Hey my friends, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, it's a bit of a weird one, but it is all about yoni steam and yoni pearls. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, I didn't either. One night I was just scrolling through Instagram and it popped up on my feed, and I think because I've been on this like trying to conceive journey for some time now and I've been looking at certain types of content on Instagram, it's now suggesting certain types of content for me to see. So I'm completely new to this whole yoni experience. Anyways, if you don't know what a yoni steam is, basically it is like a certain set of herbs that you can like put in some hot water and steam your vagine. Anyways, and I thought, what the heck, let's give it a try. Now, if you don't know what a yoni pearl or yoni, I think they call it yoni gems, that's another term that they call it, but basically it's like those herbs again, and then they're like packaged into a little ball, and then you stick them up there, and it's supposed to detox your vagine. So yeah, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. I've seen good things about it and I've seen bad things about it, and I feel like I am gonna take that risk. Now, as I mentioned, we have been on a trying to conceive journey for 7 months now, and yeah, it hasn't happened yet, and I've heard some people say that they did this steam and it ended up working, and I thought, kind of add to the fun of like actually trying to like conceive, let's make it a little bit funner. Now, the other thing that everywhere I've been reading online, they've said you can't, I mean, obviously if you're trying to conceive, you don't want to be sticking something up there that might disrupt what goes on in that process. And so because of the 2-week wait, then you get your period, and then you have your period for some time. For me, I only have like a 3-day window before I start ovulating. So that is 3 days. So I'm gonna start off by doing the yoni steam. So I just picked this up off of Amazon. Now it is a little concerning because it comes in an unbranded package, and then this was what is on the inside. Now, could be a gimmick, could be just, I don't know. Didn't come from like a Chinese like medicine doctor or anything like that, so I actually have no idea what's in here. So I guess that's part of the risk that you're doing when you don't know where these things are coming from. Now, I have seen some people online, they get like this little tray that sits like on the toilet seat, and then you sit on top of the toilet and then the steam just goes right up there. Or I've seen some people, they'll get like a bowl and then they'll sit on top of it, and then they'll put like a towel around them so it keeps the steam in. That's personally what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna show you guys, like I'll be all covered up, but I will show you guys. And then actually one of my friends, Elise, she was saying how in New York there are like yoni steam bars, like how you can like go get your nails done at a nail bar, or there's like a lash bar or something like that. There's like yoni steam bars, so that's good to know as well. But I guess I'm behind the times with this. Now, I thought I would show you what the yoni pearls look like. So this is just the package. I actually ordered these off of AliExpress. Again, you kind of don't know what is actually in here, but I feel like anything is going to be a bit of a risk. Now, I have seen some people, they've left the balls in for 3 days, and then I've seen some people, they took it out every day. I think for me personally, I feel a little bit safer by taking it out every day. So, it smells really nice actually. It smells like eucalyptus-y, if I'm completely honest with you. So that is the pearl, and then there's string that is wrapped around it, like so. And then you just stick this guy up there, and then it's supposed to like detox you in your insides. Now, again, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard that, you know, really when you have your period, that's your body like flushing through everything. I've heard that. I've heard a vagina is self-cleaning anyways, but I thought it wasn't that expensive. Let me just try it out. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I do to do the steam. Personally, I am just gonna get a bowl and some hot water, and I'm gonna get my computer nearby, and I'm just going to do some work for an hour. I've heard that you can do the steam for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, up to 60 minutes. Basically, as long as it's not too hot and you're not scalding your lady bits, and that's personally what I plan on doing. So I will show you once I get the setup ready, and yeah, then I'll check in with you guys over the next, you know, few days and let you know how I got on with the pearls, if I found it got anything out, and yeah, let me show you how I do this. All right, so I just have my crock pot. I don't know, I've been reading a lot about plastic, so I feel a little bit weird about putting it in a plastic bowl, so I've got this, but I've heard some people use a pot as well. And then I've just got the kettle, and I'm just gonna pour it on like that. Now, I did also read that you're supposed to let it steep for like at least 60 seconds before you use it, so I'm gonna let that go on, and then I'm just gonna cover it, and I'm actually just gonna go shower really quickly before I, you know, jump on this steam. All right, I've got a really professional setup. Here's the pot, here's the bed and my computer, and I'm gonna do some work. And yeah, I'm just gonna squat over this basically. So here we go. Feels nice. Alrighty, an hour later, I'm not gonna lie to you, my legs hurt a little bit from squatting over that pot. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I may have burnt my lady bits a little bit. I feel like it would have been better if I did get the like thing that let you just sit on the toilet, but then I also feel like if it was on the toilet, it would be closer to like my lady bits, and that would have burnt more. But it's interesting because when I first sat down, I was like, there's no way that this is gonna be hot enough, and then I was literally sweating. So yeah, I've seen some people, they get like a stool. There's like a stool that you can buy that has a hole in it, and then they sit on that, and it's not right, like you're not close, your butt or anything isn't close to the steam. So yeah, I think if this was something I was going to do more often, I would definitely need to invest in one of those, because I feel like by time you can like comfortably sit, it's starting to cool down, and then equally you get a little bit achy, like literally squatting over a pot. But anyways, I'm gonna go pop in the first bead now. I'm kind of intrigued. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, my friends, here is the update. I feel it's gonna be so anticlimactic, but I didn't really have anything come out of me with these Yoni Pearls. Maybe I didn't need a detox down there, but yeah, nothing really came out, nothing happened. I mean, obviously there was like a little bit of a film on it, but nothing like chunky like how you see in other people's videos. I don't know whether to think like it didn't work or if maybe I just didn't need to do it, but I will say this, after I did the steam, I had some pretty intense cramping, which was like wild to me, and it did freak me out a little bit, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't like have these things in me. But I mean, it could have just been I ate something bad that night, who knows. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a little bit disappointed. Now, as we are on our trying to conceive process, I will do these again just in case. I still have I think I have 6 more. So after I get my period this time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my period. I took an early pregnancy test and it was negative. I mean, it was one of the ones that came in the ovulation strip box, which you guys probably, that video is probably live by now. If it is, I'll have it linked right here. So I don't know how early I can test with that, but I feel like 5 days early, I should start to see a little bit of a faint second line, and I don't have it. So I don't think that I'm pregnant. If I'm not pregnant this month, then I will, right after my period finishes, I will do the remaining balls. Now, the one thing that I will say is I only did one like Yoni gem or Yoni bowl, whatever you call it, at a time. Maybe next time I would do all 3, because I have seen some videos where people have done all 3, and I just figured I have them, so why not try? But my initial thoughts are it didn't really do anything for me. Anyways, my friends, I have probably put together a playlist, and I say probably because if you made it to the end of this video, I have been filming these videos, these trying to conceive videos, while I've been trying to conceive, and I probably won't put them live, well, until maybe I'm closer to that time and it's not like as raw of an emotion. So yeah, if you are wondering what else I have tried along this trying to conceive process, or a little bit about our story, I'm gonna have a playlist. I'll probably link it right here, right now, and you can check that out. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in our next one. Bye.